Hi guys, this is Kat with Carry Yarn. Welcome to our Noob Knitters tutorial for the knitted cast-on. If you're here to learn about fishing, well, you're in the wrong place. Casting a net to hook a man? Well, maybe. But that's all up to you. You have to learn how to knit first, and that perfect date night sweater isn't going to make itself. Casting on is where you start any knitted project. What it does is it places the beginning stitches on your needle. The amount of stitches you cast on and the style of cast on will vary between projects, but today we're teaching you the knitted cast on. I use this type because it reinforces the motion you will make when learning the knit stitch. For materials, we are using a bamboo 10mm US 15 style needle. I purchased the set from Amazon for less than $10. And a super bulky yarn from Loops and Threads, Charisma Tweed Collection in the style Honey. Let's keep in mind that neither Amazon nor Loops and Threads is an advertiser. I don't advertise for them. I had this handy, and this is what we're using today. I have no affiliation with either, so don't consider this an ad for them. You can choose any style bulky yarn that you would like, and you can purchase bamboo needles from any vendor that you choose. Let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot. Basically, how I start with a slip knot is I fold the yarn over my fingers like this, and the bottom of the yarn is going to hit the bottom of my pinky. I'm going to take the yarn, wrap it around my finger, and form an X. And then I'm going to pull up a loop. So I have the X being held firmly with these two fingers. This is the working yarn. This is the yarn that's attached to the ball. I'm going to take the yarn and push it through the hole, and you're going to see that another loop forms. You're just going to slide it up, and there's a slip knot. Again, one more time. Yarn, wrap it around your finger and form an X. Hold it there. Pull up that loop. Push the working yarn through the hole and pull up a loop. That will be the very first stitch on your needle. Look at that. You're well on your way to learning how to knit. Go you. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this other needle. This is your right hand needle. And you're going to go in from the stitch, from the bottom of the stitch in a diagonal motion up towards the top of the stitch. And it's basically the needle is going to lean against the back of your stitch here. So it's kind of like a prop for this needle. You're going to go in, you're going to wrap the yarn around the back of the needle to the front of the needle, and you're going to form another X. You're going to take the working yarn, you're going to push down on it with the tip of your needle, and oh look, a loop comes up. You're going to pull that out just a little bit, and you're going to take this needle and come in through the back of that loop, if it's going to be cooperative. Going to go in, around the back to the front, push down, and then you're going to take this needle and come this way. You're going to go in from bottom to top, go around the back to the front, make that X, push down with the right needle on that yarn that you just wrapped around, pull up a loop, take this needle and go and twist it towards the front and put it on the needle. Again, front to back, wrap it around the needle, make your X, push down on the yarn, pull it up, take this needle and twist it so that the back part of that loop, or the left-hand side part of that loop, depending on how you're looking at it, goes in towards the back of the needle. Again, one more time. You're going to go in from bottom to top, wrap the yarn around the back of the needle to the front of the needle, push down to pull up a loop, take the left-hand needle and put it on. One more time, because you may not have gotten it with the last 5 stitches. So you're going to go in from bottom to top. It's going to lean up against the back of the stitch. I'm going to take this yarn and go around from the back to the front, make the X, push down on that yarn, pull up a loop, take the left hand needle and pop it around and pull the left side of this loop on. You're going to cast on 14 more stitches for a total of 20. And you can actually take this off if you're not comfortable or you want to start all over again. It's easy to slide it off and you can just pull it out. See how easy that is? So if you want to practice, you can always do so. Choose an acrylic yarn, because if you choose a wool, it's going to felt after repeated motion. Felting occurs with any natural fiber where you add friction to that fiber. Instead of a nice round piece of yarn, you're going to actually have a flat, matted mess. Kind of looks like my hair when I wake up. If you're interested in continuing, check out our next series. It's teaching you how to do the knit stitch. My name is Kat. If you liked what you saw, subscribe down below. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Have a great day.